Okay, so okay, all the venerable and our upasika, we are now having this Buddhist proverb. Today we have another subject. It's on friendship. Okay, friendship. So friendship is, I think, it's an easy topic, good topic. So before we start, okay, let's see. I just like to make some like a background so that you'll have a, you'll have uh some feeling towards the friendship. Okay, so I like to ask the three venerables in USA. Uh, what do you think uh when we talk about the friendship? Okay, maybe any venerable within the three of you.
Like, what do you mean, Rajan?
Yeah. So
Like,
the question is, when we talk about the friendship, what
right.
kind of friendship? What is in your mind?
F for me, I I don't know. Friendship is very important to me.
Okay.
Uh, I guess the reason why is I've lost so many people in my life.
Mm,
Friends, family have passed away, so I've really grown close. If someone's kind to me or does nice things for me, that's very special to me, and I value the friendship. But I've been blessed to form some beautiful friendships with so many people. Um,
mm,
like also by not judging people,
yes.
accepting them for who they are. I have like friends that are uh, 20 years old, for example. I have
Yes.
friends that are old ladies, 81 years old in America,
Mm,
all different sides of the
yes.
spectrum.
Okay. Amazing. Thank you very
What?
much, venerable client. Uh,
Okay.
I was also thinking about the age gap thing because for me as well, I have a lots of friends. 20 years, 10 years, 15 years, and 70 years even, or 60 years.
Right.
Friend. Friend is someone who is like you feel like equal,
Right.
like equal. A brother is someone is maybe like big brother is bigger than you, but friend is someone that you have a equal kind of value, same kind of interest, and then you can be a friend. Maybe
Right.
somebody have a same kind of interest in Buddhism, you can be a friend in Buddhism. Somebody have a same kind of interest in gambling, or somebody have a equal kind of interest in business, then you can be a friend, or whatever. If you feel like a friend, then that's a friend. Thank you very much, Venerable. Uh, Now we are going to another, let's say, going to the slide. Let's see what is Buddha talk talk thought about the friendship. So the first here is Sato, Pawasato Mitam. Pawasato means a caravan. A caravan is a traveler's friend. Okay. For now, for these days, you can change. If you are a traveler, you can tell a bus is a traveler's friend, or a car is a traveler's friend, or even a train is a traveler's friend. Because if you do not have a bus, a car, a vehicle as a friend, you need to go alone. You need to walk by yourself. So for now, it's we can say that okay, in this these days, we do not have the caravan. That's right. You can change the concept. See, if you have a airplane as a friend, it's easy. I'm going to Nepal on 18th of this October for Kathina ceremony. So I'll have an airplane as my friend. As my friend. If I do not have airplane, then I'll go Nepal very slowly. So yeah. Okay, let's see another one. And now What Buddha say is a mata mittam sake kare. Mata means a mother. Mittam means a real friend. Sake kare means at the home. So in your home, mother is like a friend. Okay. Can you explain, Miss Weiwei? You are a lady, so can you explain on this one? How you feel like mother is a real friend at home? We like to listen from your perspective.
Oh, I'm not married yet.
But no, at least you are a lady. Only the
Oh,
lady.
lady. Oh, okay, okay. Because we can we can share our secret with our mother.
Okay, okay. We see. We will not have that point of view. Okay, you can share your secret with your mother.
And maybe mother, she will take care of everything,
Yes.
all rounded.
Okay. Well.
Very attentive and caring.
Okay. Well, for this one, actually, well, I'm also not a mother, so we are not mother, or maybe someone is your father, and I don't know. But the mother, it's like a sense like you do everything. Mother do every kind of thing in a home. Friendly with everyone. Mother is friendly with the uh, uh, father and mother of her husband. Friendly, right? Friendliness means have some like a loving kindness to the father of the husband, to the mother of the husband, to their son and the family members. And the mother is the one who takes care of everything in the home, sweeping, cooking, everything. So that's why here it is said that mother is a friend at the home.
Also, may I add on? Also, mother is a pillar of a family.
Sorry, below? Yeah, pillar. Pillar of
Yes.
the family. Yes.
Yes.
It's a very important job. Okay, Miss Weiwei, you can be mother soon then. Okay, up to your choice. Okay, we'll see the another one. Proverb. Sahayo. Okay, Sahayo is it's like a Sahaya. Sahayo and Mita is different. Okay, Mita means a friend, but Sahayo is like a close friend. Close friend. So Sahayo Atta Jatassa Hoti Mitam Punapunam. Okay. A real friend or a close friend is helpful in a time of need. They are your real friends. So let's say, Miss Weber, you can have like a 10 friends, right? 10 friends, but not the all friends are your close friend. There will be like 2 or 3 friends that you are closely related with and that you can depend on them. So they are the Sahayo. Sahayo means the real friend. They can help you in a needy time. Yeah. So it's a good if you can help other people now, and maybe those people can help you in the next time. But yeah, if you see, sometimes the times will come that you need a help. I once went to the mountain in Chiang Mai, in Tom Thong, and we went to the high mountain, and it was easy when we come down. But when I was climbing, there was a time when my hand couldn't get to the rock. Okay, and down there's a like a very high mountain down there, so I cannot go up by myself. So at that time, one of my friend give me a hand, give me a hand, and at that moment I realized friend is really necessary at some needy time. So that was my moment. But I don't know, you may have your different moment. You may have like no money or something like that. You can get money from your friends. Okay, so let's see another one. Okay, Sabbatha Pujito Hoti means you will be worshipped in everywhere. Yo mitanang nadupati. Those who do not destroy the friend, or those who do not destroy, like take advantages from the friend only. So if you are the friend who do not destroy the friend, okay, help them at the necessary time, then your name and fame will be very good. And wherever you go, you will be like a worship or respected, right? But in contrast, if you have a friend and you do bad thing to your friend, you take advantages of your friend. Now, other people, whenever you go there, they will feel that, okay, this guy is not a good guy. He take advantage of the friend. He make, he destroy his friend. So wherever you go, they will not have a good feeling. But if you never done such a thing, do only good things to the friend, then you'll be worshipped and respected wherever you are. Okay? So the moral of the story is do not destroy your friend. Okay? Sabbe amitte tarati yo mitanang nadupati. He who never takes advantage of his friend will never be hurt by any enemy. Okay? Sabbe amitte tarati means you just go pass by the enemy if you have never destroyed your friend. Okay, so this one is quite tricky. It's like a law of the karma. It's like the law of the karma. If you have never done anything bad to anyone, or even your friend, then you will not have such kind of troubles. Okay, but if you do like destroy your friend, if you like destroy your friend, then you lose your friend. And when then you lose your friend, you have no back. You have no back and you can hurt by the enemy. Right? Okay. So sometime internet here is slow, right? Okay. Now another one, mitta dubho hi papako. He who takes advantage of his friend is really bad. Dubho actually means like a destroy or take an advantage. If you only take advantage of your friend and you do not give any advantage to your friend, then this guy is really very bad. Okay. If you have such a friend, then you need to come out. Okay. If you have a friend like this who always take advantage, then you need to be aware. Okay, that it's a time you need for you to move. Okay, next. Papa mito, Papa sako, Papa achara gocharo. Okay. He who keeps company bad is a bad hunting place and a bad manner. Okay. Papa mito, Papa sako, Papa achara gocharo means if you have a bad friend, Papa sako means is a sako also mean a friend, and Papa achara gocharo, you go to the bad places. Achara means the manner, okay, and gochara means to the place. Then you will only have the bad kinds of surrounding, and you'll get the bad results. For this one, I think it's not a full verse. Papa mito, bad friend. Papa sako means bad best friend. Papa achara gocharo, you have a bad manner and bad place to dwell. You cannot, expect to have a good results. Okay. Sometimes you need to make a guess from the context. Okay. The verse is not full here. Okay. Pariya parama sakha. A wife is a best friend. A wife is a best friend. Is there any some venerable who have a wife? Can you raise your hand? No, right? Nobody here has has a wife? Venerable Kevin? No.
I'm
No.
single. I'm single.
Okay, okay.
I've never married before.
Okay, what about the venerable client? Like, are you married or not yet?
Who? Me?
Like, yeah, yes.
I'm not. I've been married before.
Oh, okay. We all are single
I'm
here.
not- Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So here what it is saying is a wife is a best friend. A wife is a best friend. But for the wife, husband is the best friend. Actually, the relationship between husband and wife is a best friend. Because when you marry together, husband's work become wife's work, and wife's work become husband's work, right? And then when you marry for a long time, I've listened from the experience of the many monks here. They say when you marry for a long time, you are not a wife or husband anymore. You just remain as a best friend who stay together and help each other. Okay, if you think like that, you will not have a trouble. Okay, that's a secret. You have a husband or you have a wife, you think them as a best friend, then you'll not have a trouble. But if you really obsessed with the husband and wife, then you'll have a trouble. But here what is saying, it's a best friend because they are with you. Wife is with you, with husband, and husband is with wife, with for each other until the time of the death, right? Until the time of the death. But our father, our mother, they passed away already. But who are the best friends? They're like a wife and husband. Okay, so this verse is saying that. Okay, now this is the verse I like so much. It's a very good verse. Nati bale sahayata means never can a person expect friendship from the vicious one. Bale means the stupid people. Okay. Bala means the bad people or stupid people or vicious people. Nati bale sahayata. You cannot find a friendship from the bad people. This verse, I think Buddha said once in like when monks fight with each other. There were two group of monks. They quarrel within each other. And Buddha say, hey monks, becoming, staying in unity, there we have a lots of benefits. But if we do not stay with united, if we fight, we'll divide it, we'll always have a trouble. We'll just have problems. Buddha said to those monks who are quarreling 1 time, 2 times, many times, and they do not listen to the Buddha. They keep quarreling. They keep fighting. And after that, Buddha just leave those monks. Okay? Leave those monks and then went to the, I think, Kosambi city. I'm not sure. And Buddha found the friend there of elephant and a monkey. And Buddha said the word, if you do not find a good friend to go together, it is better to go alone. Okay? There is no good friend for going together. Better to go alone than going with a bad friend or staying with a bad friend. Why? Because Buddha said nati bale sahayata means a friendship you cannot find within the bad people or within the vicious people. Okay, let's see another one. Attamhi jatamhi sukha sahaya. Okay, attamhi jatamhi sukha sahaya means in time of a need, a real friend brings happiness. In time of a need. That's very good one. Okay, if you have a friend, whenever you need, he come to help you, means you need to keep such kind of friend. You need to win mind of such kind of friend, because they are the real friend. But when you have a need and those friends just go somewhere or do not help, then you don't need to throw them away, but you just see who is the real friend. Okay, but in such kind of thing, you can be a real friend to them. Okay, it is not necessary that somebody do bad thing to you one time will be bad forever. Okay, they may have some trouble, they may have some problem. You need to understand, and you just help if you can help. You be a good friend to them. You be a good friend to everyone. Okay. Sache labetha nipakam sahayam. Okay, the verse that I say is this one before. Okay. Sache labetha nipakam sahayam. Charaya tenatamano satima. Means if you have a good friend, then be mindful and follow him and his instruction. Sache labetha nipakam sahayam. If you have a good friend, then be mindful and follow him and his instructions. Who is the good friend here? Who is the good friend here? Can you say, Miss Weiwei? Can you give an example?
Good friend.
Yeah, what kind of friend is said to be a good friend here?
When we need help and can give us guidance
Yeah,
when we need advice, some useful tips to help us to make a good decision,
yes.
and show us to the right direction.
Okay. Okay, so what it is saying here is Satya Labeta Nibigam 7. If you have a good friend and the mindful friend, the friend is good and friend is mindful, means he have awareness, mindfulness. And Buddha is saying you should follow him and his instructions. Okay, but if you see in the opposite side, you can say, if you find a bad friend, no mindfulness, you should not follow his instruction. That's in the opposite side. But here means friend is good and friend is mindful, and he's able to be listened and to get instructions. Like a monk, like Venerable Kevin, Venerable Dennis, Venerable Klein, Venerable Win. Now they are mindful, okay, and they practice well. They are considered to be a good friend. So for like the lay people, you can listen to them and listen to their instructions. See, that way. Okay. Another one. Now it is the opposite one. Okay. Noche labeta nipakam sahayam. If you cannot find a good friend, eko chare nacha papani kariya, then wander alone and do not do any evil. Okay, you find a bad friend, bad company. So better to go alone. Okay, better to go alone. See, if the people are bad, they may go to steal some money. Okay, they may steal some money, and you'll be in trouble with them. Many years ago, I know one of my friend living in I think in Pittsburgh or something. He just going out with some other his friend, and other his friend was like sitting in the back in the motorcycle, and he was the one who driving a bike, and the another who was back in the motorcycle go and steal the water and drinking from the department, broke the mirror and get something. And when they are arrested, both of them are arrested. See, they arrested both the one who was a driver, he did nothing, and the one who is in back. So in such a way, if you have a bad friend, you should not go together. Better to stay alone. Okay. Or you can have a cat or a dog as a friend at home. Okay, let's see another one. Okay, we are done with this one. So we'll quickly go to the another topic, okay? Because last time, okay, last time we didn't join one of the class because of the flood. So today I think we'll have 3 topics. Okay with you? Okay. So make your mind easy. Okay, take a long breath in, long breath out, and easy. Okay, let's see the another one. Okay, it's here. Okay, so this is the another one. We know about the friend, but this one is about the begging. Okay, begging. So let's see, is there some interesting thing or not about the begging? Okay, let's see the first one. Okay. Nave yajanti sapanya. Okay, the wise never beg for anything. You say, is it okay? You understand this one, right? The wise never beg for anything. You see, when monks go for alms round, right? We are not asking. We are not begging. You see, when we go for alms round, right? Like a monks, many venerable, like I go this morning, we are not begging thing. We are not asking. Yachanti means asking. Okay? No way yachanti sapanya means the wise man will never ask anything. See, monk don't ask anything. Monk just walk. Just walk. Just walk. And people will offer the food. But if you ask, if you see some monk asking, then you should know that's not the wise monk. Okay, because here what he's saying is the wise never ask. Okay, wise never ask. See, asking by a word, it is something that it may other people find a trouble. Like let's say, Miss Wei Wei, I just ask you like one big house. I don't know, will you have it or not? Or I just ask you for like a 10,000 or 100,000 amount of money. See, it will make you in trouble. It will make you in a trouble. But if I say, okay, if I say here, like I'm not asking, okay, if I just saying here, like we are just doing some kind of social work, okay, doing some kind of social work for the poor people. If somebody would like to help, please help. See, you are not asking directly. And Miss Wei will not have any trouble with this asking. See, but if I ask to the like Venerable Kevin or Venerable in USA, please offer me like 10,000 baht. Now they will be in trouble. Okay, and in that way, the Buddha said the wise never ask. Okay. Another why they never ask. See here, yachako apiyo hoti, because one who asks will not be the one who loved, will not be the loved one. He who begs for everything usually offends him. Like if I ask like okay, please give me $10,000, please. He'll be offended. Like, hey, what kind of monk is this? Making a trouble to me. I'll not talk with him next time. See? So that kind of thing, that kind of feeling, emotion will created by the one who asks. Okay. Ya cham ada damapiyo. He who does not give what is begged for usually offends him who begs. Okay. Now when I ask like something with someone and that person is not giving me. Now I don't like that person. Right? Like I say, hey, I need some like some kind of book, or some kind of thing, some like a computer, okay, some car, a tablet, or this that thing, and that person is not giving me. Now he'll be not be the loved one from my side. Why? Because destroy that guy will like destroy the expectation of that guy. See, that's why when you ask something, you should be careful. Should be careful. As long as you know that person will not be like offended, right? When you ask that thing to your close friend, they will not be offended. But if you ask someone who you do not know, you ask something, then he'll be like offended. Okay, I think all of you have that experience, but you are not saying anything. Okay. Deso jahoti atiyajanaya. He who begs too much is usually detested. Okay. Okay. So if you understand this situation, even you will not like the person who asks so much again and again and again. Right? Like if the guy who have lots and lots of money, he is asked by lots of people, or the same people again and again, even though he's a rich people, he will not like him. Okay, so you ask to anyone for help or for money or anything, you should not beg too often. Why? Because if you beg too often, then you will be like you'll will be like detested. Okay, you'll not be the like person from that person. You just ask when it is necessary. When it's necessary. Okay, here we have another one. Natang yache yasapiyang ji gimse. Never beg for anything which is treasured by others. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. Never beg anything which is treasured by others. Let's say you like something so much, and somebody asks that thing. Okay, how do you feel? Right? Like you like something very much. Like once time, I had a very good flower vase. Okay, good flower vase, and with a very good, beautiful flower in front of my kuti. Miss Wewe know the kuti, right? Kuti. Kuti is the monk's hut, monk's room, yeah, like that. And there is another monk just come to me and say, Master Milan, can I ask for this tree, this plant? See, I like it so much, but I say, okay, this is I should give him. But for him, I like that tree so much, but I just give him anyway. But that is just an experience, okay? That is just an experience. See, you feel for the monk it is, I think it won't be the problem, because for monk you practice for giving. Something that is very hard to give, you should give that thing. Then your mind will be higher. If you like something so much and you are keeping it, then okay, it's a little problematic for the monk. We'll have such like attachment. It's hard to say, but hard to practice. But if you would like to make your mind higher, you should practice like something very hard to give. You should try to give that thing. And then your mind will be like detached. Because what we are supposed to do is, even our body, we are not supposed to detach. We are going to leave this body. That's why. Okay. Okay, let's move. Oh, yeah, we are finished with this one as well. Today we are going very quickly, venerable client. Okay, okay. Let me open the another slide. Okay, now we have this one. Are you seeing the slide? Yes, okay. Okay, so another interesting topic, it's about the king. We call Raja Wagga. Raja Wagga in Pali. So okay, let's see what is mentioned here. The first one says Raja Rathasa Panyanam. Okay, a king symbolizes a country. A king symbolizes a state. Let's say in some country they do not have a king. Who symbolizes a state? Venerable Kevin, can you answer this question? Let's say in some country they do not have a king. Now here they are saying Raja Rathasa Panyana means a king symbolizes a state. But what if we do not have a king? Like in USA or another country, they do not have a king. So who symbolizes a state? Okay, Venerable Kevin, you can answer. Well, you can tell like any answer. What do you think? If it's in some country they do not have a king.
Some country don't have a king, right?
Yes.
Maybe make the people unsafety. Yeah, but some country have the king. Maybe they have a king, and they have a king for safety with them for the people, I think.
Yes. Well, no, that is very fine. A king protects the country. That's
Yeah.
very fine. But the question is, some country they do not have a king. Like my country. Yeah.
Some country they don't have a king, right?
Yeah. So who is the person who can symbolize a state? Symbolize means เครื่องหมาย in Thai. เครื่องหมาย
maybe the law กฎหมาย
กฎหมาย okay.
The law or the soldier principle
Okay. Soldier, principle,
soldier principle.
constitution, okay. 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 We'll I think we need to ask to the venerable from the USA. What do you think? Who can denote or who can be a symbol of the state?
So for this, in the United States, there's many states.
Yes.
Each one has a governor, and then there's a United States president over all the states.
Yes. Okay.
So a governor or a president.
Will be one who symbolize a state.
Couple.
Yes. Yeah. That's a right answer. Okay, you got a number for that. See, some country they do not have a king. Doesn't mean king here doesn't mean a king only. King here you can change into a president, or you can change into a prime minister. So they can be a one who symbolize a state. Like in Nepal, we have a president. So whenever we have like important meeting in abroad, then the president or prime minister go to have a meeting. So they are the one who symbolize a country. Like President of United States of America, like Barack Obama in the previous, or like lots of president, they come to Nepal, they come to Thailand and symbolize their country. Okay, this is what this verse is meaning. Very easy Easy meaning. Okay, we'll go to another one. Raja Mukhang Manusanam. A king is the chief of the people. Okay, a king is the chief of the people. Very easy one. Okay, change the topic. Sabbam Ratham Sukham Hoti Raja Che Hoti Dhammiko. Okay, this is very good one. Sabbam Ratham means every state. Sukham Hoti means will be happy. Raja Che Hoti Dhammiko means if the king is righteous. If the king practice Dhamma, then the whole people will be happy. Like in USA, if all the government are good, if all the government are righteous, then their people will be happy. Like in Chiang Mai, if our governor is good in district, if the chief district officer is good, people of that district will be happy. Okay, easy. So if you are going to choose the leader of the country, you should be very careful. You should choose the one who is very good. Then people will be happy. Okay, easy one. No, it's not hard to understand, right? Let's go another one. Kuddham, apati, kujhanto, raja ratasa pujito. A king who is not angry with an angry person is worshipped by the people. Okay? A king who is not angry with an angry person. Somebody is angry. Then even though people of their country are angry, king has a very strong mind. Now such kind of person will be worshipped. Such kind of king will be worshipped by the people. Same thing goes to the normal people. Okay? If somebody is angry and you do not reply in angriness, you are calm. Now people will start to worship you. They'll feel like, hey, this guy is a very calm guy. Okay? Very good person. Even a monk. Even a monk. Sometimes people are angry, and I'm also angry sometimes, but I can be calm sometimes. So it's up and down. Up and down. We need to practice not to be angry. Okay. Another one, Sannadho Khatiyo Tapati. Okay. A king shines when his armor is fastened on. Okay. Have you ever seen the king with the full armor? Have you ever seen? It's not the armor. It's a something you use for like a not only for the protection, for the it can also refer to the clothes with a full uniform. Have you seen it in his country? There is a king, and they have the full uniform. Like in Thailand, like King 9, King 10, you can see a picture with a full uniform. Like in Nepal, a king has like a crown, an armor, and we call a gada. Gada means something to hit in hand. It's the symbol of the Vishnu in hand. So in such kind of armor, when king put on, then we feel like king looks very bright, very shine, very powerful. So this is what this verse is meaning here. Okay, we have another one. Khatiyo seto janeta saming ye gota patisarino. A king is held to be the best of people as to lineage. Okay. Khatiyo seto janeta saming means king is the best in the people. Ye gota patisarino. Of the people at the same lineage. This one is quite hard to understand. Okay, why to understand? Because sometimes why king is the best? Because when you see from the lineage, okay, a caste. Do you know the caste system in India? You know, right? Do you know the caste system, Miss Wei Wei? Oh, okay. Caste system in India or in Nepal, we have the 4 castes. 4 caste system, yeah. King is the I think is the in the top. King and the priest. Okay, and then the businessman and the worker. So within these people, king is the best. Yeah, king is the best because he's the highest position. Like some people, you know, they do not like the low caste people, right? Low caste people. And then like a priest, they need to, work with the king. So they need to pay respect to the king. And business people as well. Business people as well need to listen to the king, right? They need to listen to the king. And worker also need to listen to the king. So if you are like a racist kind of person, that's an easy language here. If you are like a kind of racist kind of person, the highest person will be the king. The highest. Okay. Gota Padisarino means the racist. Okay. You see the in Pali word? Gota Padisarino means not liking other from the caste. Like me in Nepal, I am in the third one in the business class, but we do not have such a money. That's the caste is of a business people. And some of my friend is a lower, like a fourth caste. So like such kind of people, when in my hometown, sometime they will not my friend go to our kitchen. Okay, they can come to our like a bedroom, but they cannot go to the kitchen. Like that, they have such kind of thing in Nepal even now. Now they have like a little bit lower, but before they have like a very crazy kind of caste system. Yeah. So I think you understand, right, Miss Wei Wei? Okay. Puttakam Viya Rajano Pajam Rakhantu Sabada means let a king look after his own people like their own children. Okay. If you are a king, if you are a leader, then the virtue that you should have is you need to see your follower as like your son, like your own children. Then that will be very good for the followers. But if you are a leader and you do not see your follower as like a son, you just feel like they are like your worker. Now it will be hard for them. Their life will be hard. Their life will be hard. And for you, it will be hard to communicate with them. Okay. So we have just finished our three of the slide today. And yeah, so we just go very fast because I'm quite busy these days because we have Chinese people come to meditate here. And just before we have a discussion with the Chinese people, how you meditate. Okay, so we have very, very interesting discussion here about the tantric practice of Buddhist, Tibetan Buddhist. So very interesting thing. But well, so yes, we have just covered. We just done 3 topics today. So it's a very quickly, actually, very quickly. I didn't ask any kind of question to all of you. But anyway, we have done like 3, right? About the king, about the begging, and about the friend. Okay. So when you listen the Dhamma after Buddha, you just see where you can apply it. You just not necessary to remember the whole thing. Just see where you can apply. That one thing can be very useful for you. Like a friend, right? Friend. When we talk about the friend, do you know about the 6 direction venerables? 6 directions in Buddhism? Okay. Where is the friend? Which direction is the friend? Okay, right. This direction, right? Left. Right or left? Venerable client, so okay, it's a left, right? Venerable client. Okay,
Kapo.
direction. See, as a lay people, like Miss Wei and Miss Janice is here, you need to have a power and energy from the sixth direction. Okay, if you have a trouble from your friend, your left direction is not good, right? You'll have a problem. And if you have a trouble from the right direction, okay, who are in the right direction? Left are the friends, right? Who are the right? Yes, venerable client, you can go.
I think it's children and spouse.
Ah, okay, children and spouse. I think children and spouse is on the back direction. Back direction. I'm not sure. Yeah, children and spouse would be right, right? Right.
Right.
But anyway, it's like a father and mother in the front direction. And maybe children and spouse in the right. I'm not sure. And the back direction should be back. There are two directions. I'm not sure. But anyway, the thing is, as a lay people, within the all kind of direction, you need to manage it like very wisely. Okay, and you will get the energy from that direction, like a father and mother in the front, right? You take care of your father and mother. You'll have the good feedback come from that side. Your life will be very good. And you have your now Miss Wei doesn't have a son, so no need to worry about that. Miss Wei have a friend. So if you have a friend, then you should have to good relationship with your friends. You'll have a good kind of energy coming from that direction. Okay, and if you are like a leader, you need to have a good kind of relationship with your people who are in the below of you. Then you'll have the good feedback, good kind of energy from that direction. And the monk are in the up direction. Then when you respect the monk, when you listen to them, to their instruction, now that will be good energy for you. See, now you have the energy from the every kind of relationship. Your life will be very easy, very blissful. Yeah. So as a lay people, you need to practice a life like in a sixth direction. Sixth direction is like a samuti satcha. It's like a conventional truth. Okay, just to make you easy to remember. Okay, so and that's for the friendship. For the begging thing, I think we all know very well. We do not beg that much. I think we all, since we practice Dhamma, we do not do like that. And for the king side, it's a leader. Okay, you can be a king in your mind. Okay, it's a leadership quality. When we talk about the king, we are talking about the leadership quality. If you are leading someone, you need to have a thinking to your follower like they are your children. They are your own children. Then you'll be a very good leader. But if you are a leader, you are leading someone, you are not thinking they are your children. You are just thinking they are your worker. That's not a good kind of leading. Okay, so king means like a leadership quality. Okay, so I think you get lots of benefits, if not more than something from this session. Before we leave, I'll just give you some time so that you can take a break. If you have some question, since we haven't met for long, if you have some question, please free to ask. If you have any kind of question related to Buddhism, related to anything, okay, Venerable.
Karawaka Prajan, I just want to say that I really appreciate the classes with you. I was sharing also with
Thank you
my
so
colleagues
much.
that I really enjoy the classes with Prajan Milan. You make it very entertaining for us. For some reason, I feel like you're putting a lot of passion into it, which is very
Okay, thank
nice.
you. Thank
And
you for that.
I'm not sure if Prajan misunderstood, but we are not actually in the USA.
Oh, okay, okay. I see.
We
Then I misunderstood you. I thought you are in USA.
no, just Lumpy Clint. He's from the USA.
Okay.
Lumpy Pawat, Lumpy Win. He is from Thailand, but he also lived in Singapore for a while. I'm
Yes.
originally from Romania, and Lumpy
Yeah.
Clint is from the USA. We all
Okay.
started the program at I Monastery at Pape, where Lumpy Kevin is right now.
Ah,
There's the 1
okay.
month training. This is for
Okay.
the, as Lompada Majoyo had this vision for the Pape to ordain the foreigner monks there. The
Okay.
project is 1 month training at Pape at I Monastery, and then for the next level, which is supposedly for the standard to be 2 years, it can be even longer than that. It's up to everyone, which is next to Bangkok, maybe 2 hours
Okay.
away driving in Korat.
Wow. I see. Okay, I understand all of you now very well because I remember last time. Okay, I remember our talk. I just heard that. Okay, I think Venerable Client said that this thing, and Venerable Win and Venerable Dennis, Venerable Client, and say, okay, Venerable Client, where are you from? From the USA. So I thought the whole all of you are in the USA. Okay. I understand. But you are at the same temple with the Lopi Kevin, right?
It's it's part of the project. So the first month, whenever a foreigner monk wants to ordain, a foreigner layperson wants to ordain, they come at Pape and they ordain for 1 month training. And then if they wish to continue for a longer period of time, then they come here. So percentage-wise, from a group of 10, 15 people, maybe about 1 they would wish to continue. And it's still a very new project. Very, very
Okay.
new project. Yes.
But still very fruitful. Very, very fruitful. But
Yes.
right now, where are you, Venerables?
In Korat, in province Korat.
Okay. Oh, I misunderstood like this for like a long time. See, that's why in Buddhism you say the important thing is samma ditthi. Samma ditthi means right understanding. Samadhi means right understanding. I never thought from that kind of view before. I didn't even thought that about the daytime and nighttime. Right now, when you say like this, I'm thinking about the day and nighttime, because in USA it should be night now. Yeah. Okay. It's a very good thing to have that kind of misunderstanding too. It's kind of a amazing experience that okay you are learning from USA. But anyway, if you see if you have any time, you can come to Chiang Mai. If you have time, you come to Chiang Mai. You can come to visit Wat Phra Doi Sake Temple. I stay in Wat Phra Doi Sake Temple. Yes, Rebel.
Sorry to interrupt. Could you spell that for me, please? I don't hear so well. I'd like to make a note.
Okay, it's a Wat Phra. Wat WAT and Prathat is PHRA. THAT. Okay, this is Wat Prathat. No, this is Wat Prathat. And Doi Sakit. It's a name. DOI.
Is it Deutsche Tep, Prajan?
Sakit.
Sakit.
Yeah, DOISAKET. Yeah.
Couple.
People will misunderstand with the Doi Sutep.
Oh.
Similar kind of name. Okay, well.
So I still had a question, Prajan. I didn't put my question actually.
Okay. You can ask.
My question was actually all these proverbs are quote unquote from the Lord Buddha from the Tripitaka?
As long as I know, yes, mostly are from the Tipitaka. Not mostly, maybe all of them are from Tipitaka, because it's like this. You see, we have the Buddhist proverb for the beginner Naktam level. for the middle, and for the higher. And in the some, there will be some kind of proverb which is said by the like disciples of the Buddha, like disciple of the Buddha. But here I think most of them, not most, all of them are from the Buddha. The one which you are listening here, I think all of them from the Buddha, as long as I know. As long as I know, all of them are from the Buddha. But there is a like you see, there will be some kind of proverb from the disciple. Like for example, let me think. Dukkha meva hi sambhoti. See, only suffering arise. Dukkhang tithati veticha. Only suffering stays and goes on. Goes on means disappear. Okay? Dukkha meva hi sambhoti. Only suffering arises. Dukkhang tithati veticha. Only suffering stay and get ends. Go to the ending. Na anyatara dukkha upajati. There is nothing other than suffering arises. Na anyatara dukkha nirujati. There is no other thing than suffering ceases. I'll go to the ends. See, very interesting verb. Very interesting. I was very, I like this verse so much. And I thought it's a Buddha said this word. But actually, no. This verse is said by the nun. Arahanta nun. The nun, female monk, who get enlightenment during the Buddha time say, very interesting verse. Very, very interesting. Only suffering arises, only suffering ceases. No other than suffering arises, nothing other than suffering ceases. What does it mean? It means everything it comes to existence is a suffering. Are you agree with that? Are you agree with that? Everything that comes to existence is a suffering. See? Because why it's suffering? It is suffering because it comes to existence. Now, what that existence does is you need to tolerate good thing and bad thing, right? When you have an existence, you need to tolerate for the good thing and bad thing, good situation and bad situation. For example, now I have a laptop in front of me. Now my laptop is having a suffering because it needs to tolerate the hotness from the using. See, now it's hot. Do you feel in your laptop? Just touch it. It's feeling hot. Now feeling hot, you feel it's easy. It's a suffering for the laptop. And sometimes if it's over hot, right? Overheated, then it will go very like a blur, error. Everything will go error. I buy this laptop for 2 years. For 1 year, it's very smooth. Now, for the second, it's having trouble. See, it's a kind of suffering whenever client, right? Everything come to existence, it has a suffering. What does suffering means? Suffering means it cannot stay at the same nature. It cannot stay at the same nature. It will be forced to be changing to another nature. That's suffering. Okay? Something force it to change. Like let's say I have a very good, let's say good phone, good camera. Now the camera cannot be the same forever, right? Camera cannot be the same forever. In a 10 years, in a 20 years, it will go destructed. It will go like you cannot use it. Or let's say even a 30 years. Or somebody can say, master, this is very good quality of camera. It can stay for 200 years. Let's say 200 years. But it still need to be destroyed someday, right? Right? You see, in this whole world, even the temple in Korat, you see, we are very happy that we have a nice table, nice chair, nice place to see, nice place to talk. But do you think it will stay for 300 years? No. See, That's why whenever it comes to existence, it is just waiting the time for to be destroyed. Okay, that's why the nuns say, aren't the nuns say, I forget the verse again. The nuns say, dukkha meva isambhoti. Only suffering arises. That means whatever arises, that's a suffering. Okay. Dukkhang tithati vedija. Only suffering stays for a while and go to the ending. Na anyatara dukkha upajati. Nothing other than suffering arises. Nothing other than suffering goes to the end. It means whatever come to an existence, that's a suffering. See, very interesting thing, but spelled by the nun. Okay, given by the Buddhist nun, Aranta nun, and very famous, not by the Buddha, but Buddha say in another kind of way, but nun say in another kind of way, but the saying is the same, meaning is the same. Buddha say sabbe sankhara dukkha. See, it covers the whole thing. See, it covers everything. Sabbe sankhara anicca. Every kinds of sankhara, conditional thing, is impermanent. Sabbe sankhara dukkha, every kinds of conditional thing is suffering. It covers everything. See, the nun and the Buddha say the same thing, but in a different way. That's why, Venerable, the Buddhist proverb, sometimes it is not necessarily Buddha said, but when you compare, it should be the same meaning of the Buddha. When you compare, it should be the same meaning of the Buddha. And when you listen, you should have a more understanding, then you can accept. Okay? But when you listen the verb of some any kind of monk, and it is not the same of the Buddha, you should go far. Okay, you should go far. If you listen somebody saying very good kind of proverb, but it is not what the Buddha say, then you should not follow that, because we are the follower of the Buddha, and then it doesn't mean you should not follow anyone. It means if you listen to other people and that thing doesn't have any kind of sense, then we'll go the wrong way. Okay, but for me, I studied Buddhism for like 15 years. I have never found any verse, any word that Buddha said and it is wrong, even in one word. There's no such word that Buddha say and I feel it's wrong. So whatever thing reality in this world, I compare to the Buddha and Buddhism. If Buddha say this way, and that thing say like same thing as Buddha said, then I accept. Okay, you see in science, lots of things are the same with the Buddhism. In Buddhism as well, lots of things, 90%, 95%, same like with the science. Science talk about the physical, not the spiritual. So science cannot test the spirituality. Science cannot tell how good is this monk, how bad is that monk. You should know by yourself. I should know by myself. See, that's why we have like whenever we listen something, we need to be like wise from ourselves, and the best way is to compare with the Buddha. If Buddha say yes, then yes. If Buddha say no, then no. That is the safest way. Okay, Venerable Dennis, it's a long answer. I don't know I answered it or not.
You definitely gave a very clear answer. Sai, Prajan. One more thing, if
Okay.
I may ask, if we have any other questions in the future, any way that we can contact Prajan, perhaps through line ID or something?
Yes, welcome. You can add me in my line. Miss Weiwei, we are in line. Miss Lopi Kevin, I think we are in line. I'm not sure. Yeah, you just can ask any kind of question in line, and then we can have a like we call like exchanging knowledge. I like exchanging knowledge. See, there will be lots of things that I do not know. Lots and lots of things about Singapore, Hong Kong. Miss Weiwei, you are from Singapore, right?
I'm actually Malaysian, but living in
Oh.
Singapore.
Okay, see. Now I don't know about the Malaysian thing, Singapore. We can exchange
Mm.
and we
I-
can
I
yes.
have been to Nepal 3 times.
Ah, okay. Yes, well, Dennis.
Oh, no.
Okay, sound coming, that's it. Actually, I think you went to the Nepal in Kathmandu, right? 3
Yes.
times in Kathmandu.
Trekking,
Oh, okay.
Kathmandu and Lantang,
Oh, okay.
Lumbini as well.
Okay. I haven't never been to Langtang. You are lucky. You are lucky than me. Langtang. Langtang is I think I need to go Tudong to Langtang. If Venerable Kevin, Venerable Klein, and Venerable Dennis would like to come, then okay, you can let Miss Wei Wei guide the way for us to Langtang because she has been there already. Langtang is yes,
Sorry. Oh, Karen.
yeah. Langtang is on the north of Kathmandu. See, if we come down to Kathmandu, Langtang is just like a 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers north of the Kathmandu. Nearest mountain to the Kathmandu for the trekking. And I'm thinking sometime maybe if it is possible, we can, make some like a meditation center. Let's say of Dhammakaya of any other temple at the Kathmandu at the north side. It will be very beautiful. It will be very good because it's in the Himalaya mountain. Yeah, so it is just a future project. Future saying I'm just talking to you. It will be very interesting to have. Although I have no such a power to do it, but maybe Venerable Klein, Venerable Dennis, you can do it. Yeah, such kind of thing we can talk. Or if somebody would like to go, I'm going to Nepal in 18 of this October. 18 of this October. So next session, it will be on 20. Okay, 20 of October. Let's see if I do not have a time, then we can join this. Okay, in next Sunday, because 19 will be the Kathina ceremony at my temple in Nepal, at Wat Muni Vihara temple. And on the 20, let's see, I just forget about this thing because I need to go to Nepal. Maybe I'll be teaching you from the Himalaya, from the up, not on the 20, but maybe on 27, not on the 20. On the 20, I'll be in the city. Now, since Miss Wei Wei say Langtang, I would like to go to Langtang this time. Yeah, Langtang this time. Okay. So anyway, it's I think it's taking your time. You will have like 4 minutes left. So well, nice to have you all in this class, this session. All the venerables and Miss Wei Wei, Miss Janice. Wish you all the best for every kind of effort. And the ending session, by the power of the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha, may your studying Buddhist, practicing Buddhist, be fruitful until all of us attain the Nibbana. Okay. Sadhu. By saying this, I'd like to say good afternoon and have a good day, all of you. Okay. See you again in the Nepal. Okay.
Thank you, Lumpy Milan. Thank you.
Sadhu.
Thank you, Lumpy.
You're having another class, right? Another class at what time?
3:30.
3:30.
2:30.
2:30. Okay.
2:30.
Okay, then, Venerable. See you next session.
Oh,
Sadhu.
Rajan. See you next time.
Sadhu.